Hello, beautiful strangers. Welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat and I react to old films. Just depends on what you guys want me to react to. You can comment down below. You can also head over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description down below. You can become a member there. Today, guys, I'll be reacting to a film called Back to the Future. Yes, I have not seen that one. This one has been requested quite often, actually. But you guys have to excuse me. My list of films is just growing by the minute. You guys know that, so it takes some time for me to get over all these films. But this one was requested. I have not seen this film before. I've heard of it, obviously. You know, I think they're doing a musical or something about it. And I know there have been like 3 or 4 other films after this. I think this is the first one. I hope so. Christopher Lloyd is in it and I think Michael J. Fox, I think, yeah. So, yeah, I'm actually quite excited to check it out, finally. If you guys want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go.
Officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft.
Who steals plutonium? And why? Isn't it like highly dangerous? Like seriously dangerous? Well, that wasn't such a good idea, now was it?
Hey, Doc, where are you?
I got it, found you. Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I've made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
Wait a minute, 1:15 in the morning?
Yeah.
Doc, what's going on? The doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc,
Oh.
am I to understand you're still hanging around with Dr. Emmett Brown McFly? Hearty slip for you, Miss Parker. And one for you, McFly. I believe that makes 4 in a row. You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Boy, I bet he's everyone's favorite teacher.
You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too. No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Great. Love, what's wrong with your neck? What is this?
For the pinheads.
Yeah, because these look like the type of people who will enjoy this kind of music.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
I'm never gonna get a chance to play in front of anybody.
Marty, one rejection isn't the end of the world. This audition tape of yours is great. You've got to send it into the record company.
What if I send in the tape and they don't like it? I mean, what if they say I'm no good? I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
Well, if you cannot, then you do not belong in the music industry.
Check out that 4x4. Someday, Jennifer. Wouldn't it be great? Take that truck up to the lake.
Does your mom know about tomorrow night?
My mother would freak out if she knew I was going up there with you, and I get the standard lecture about how she never did that kind of stuff when she was a kid. I mean, look, I think the woman was born a nun.
Save the clock tower!
Aha!
Save the clock tower!
What clock tower, love? Did you escape from asylum or something?
30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. As part of our history and heritage.
There you go, lady. There's a quarter.
Thank you. Don't forget to take a flyer.
Right.
Save the clock tower!
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
Toper impoundment. Any unit, please respond.
Perfect. Just perfect.
I can't believe you loaned me your car without telling me it had a blind spot. I could have been killed.
Biff, can I assume that your insurance is going to pay for the damage?
My insurance. It's your car.
Yeah, he's probably right. Is his name Biff? Because if so, that is the mother of all bully names. Biff. Already hate him just because of the name. I may be too judgmental. I need to work on that.
Where's my reports?
Well, I haven't finished those up yet, but, you know, I figured since they weren't due till...
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Oh.
Huh?
I'll finish those reports on up tonight, and I'll run them on over first thing tomorrow, all right?
Hey, not too early. I sleep in Saturday. Oh, McFly, your shoes untied.
Oh.
Don't be so gullible, McFly.
Biff is a Class A douchebag who has clearly never grown out of high school.
What are you looking at, butthead?
He's looking at a grown man who is acting like a 13-year-old. Dude, what's your problem?
Say hi to your mom for me.
Biff just happens to be my supervisor, and I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations.
Clearly not. You are not old enough to be his father.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
Uncle Jailbird Joey?
We all make mistakes in life, children.
God damn it. I'm late.
David, watch your mouth.
Jennifer Parker called you twice. I don't like her, Marty. Any girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble. When I was your age, I never chased a boy or called a boy or sat in a parked car with a boy.
Regular old nun there.
Like the way I met your father. That was so stupid. Grandpa hit him with the car.
If Grandpa hadn't hit him, then none of you would have been born.
What?
Is she drinking straight vodka? Oh, that poor woman is not okay. Someone get her help. Why is he drinking vodka straight from the bottle? And just like on a Tuesday night or something.
You felt sorry for him, so you decided to go with him to the fish under the sea dance.
No, it was the enchantment under the sea dance.
George is not the least bit interested.
Your father kissed me for the very first time on that dance floor.
I think I figured out why she's drinking. She is reminiscing on the highlight of her life, which was about, 20, 30 years ago? And she's realizing she reached her peak then. And her life has just gone down the drain since.
Oh, no.
If I was married to a man like that, I'd drink too.
I forgot my video camera. Can you stop by my place and pick it up on your way to the mall?
Yeah. I'm away.
Oh!
Marty, you made it. Yeah. Welcome to my latest experiment. This is a big one, the one I've been waiting for all my life.
I want to talk to the 80s and 90s kids who are watching this video. Can we all agree that Christopher Lloyd has made our childhood so fun? So super fantastic. Honestly, he's one of these actors that you don't really realize how much of an impact on your childhood he's had. I'm pretty sure that at least one or two of you guys will agree with me.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1.
I wasn't even born when this came out. My husband was 1 year old. This car, though, I've seen this car probably 1 or 2 times. If not this, then replica of it.
Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Have a good trip, Einstein.
Trip? What are you doing? Where are you sending him?
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
What I love about the 80s is that technology had jumped forward so fast, like from the 70s, that people were filled with this confidence that everything was possible. They really seriously thought that they had reached the peak of technology at this time.
88 miles per hour!
Yeah, great, but where's Einstein?
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Look out!
But where's Einstein? I'm more concerned about the welfare of this dog than I am about the supposed time travel. If something happened to the dog, I'm turning this film off. Einstein! Okay. Phew. We can continue.
Einstein's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine. It's still ticking.
1 minute behind. Shouldn't it be 1 minute forward because he jumped forward?
He skipped over that minute to instantly arrive at this moment in time.
Oh.
Come here.
Sure. Let's just make that make sense.
This readout tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. Here's the red letter date in the history of science. November 5th, 1955. That was the day I invented time travel. I was standing on the edge of my toilet, hanging a clock. The porcelain was wet. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink. And when I came to, I had a revelation. A picture in my head. A picture of this. This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Great, you have a flux capacitor. So is he then the future version of himself? I am now going to smack a warning label on this video, guys, because I am not good at math or anything related to science. However, I think it's fascinating, even though I sometimes get really confused by it. But I think it's fascinating. I can be spiritual and enthusiastic about technology. You can do both.
I remember when this was all farmland as far as the eye could see.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium.
He was the one that stole the plutonium?
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
No. This sucker's electrical. But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity I need.
Doc, you don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium.
No, you clearly steal it from the government or something. What did he do? You can't just go around stealing plutonium, no. Isn't plutonium highly explosive?
Safe now. Everything's lead lined. 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years. What am I thinking of? I almost forgot to bring extra plutonium. How do I ever expect to get back? One pellet, one trip. I must be out of my mind.
You build a time machine, and you have a crazy funky hair. Yes, love, you are out of your mind.
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Who? Oh!
I'll go there first!
Doc, what are you involved in?
No! Bastard!
So a group of Libyan terrorists are just driving around this parking lot at JCPenney's. Okay.
What is it?
A spaceship.
Sorry about your barn.
America, you have got to stop shooting. This is getting to me here.
You space bastard!
It's just a very intense dream.
Oh. Well, shoot. Okay. Let's not panic here. Probably a perfectly reasonable explanation why your whole neighborhood is gone. Or better yet, why your whole neighborhood has not even been built yet. Okay. Isn't that his family house? Quick question. He didn't bring an extra... Just a quick question. He didn't bring an extra bottle of plutonium with him. How the hell is he going to get back? Oh, is that the clock tower that the crazy lady wanted to save?
Hey, kid, what'd you do, jump ship?
What?
Well, what's with the life preserver?
I just want to use the phone.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Great, you're alive.
Why shouldn't he be if he was alive in 85?
Hey, McFly!
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, so Biff has been a bully since the 50s. Yeah, I see, I knew it. Told you guys, if you name your kid Biff, he's gonna grow up bullying people.
Oh, hey, Biff. Hey, guys, how are you doing?
Yeah, you need to run. You need to run right now. You cannot be at the same time as your father.
Hello? Anybody home? Hey!
So Biff has been a bully since the 50s, and the dad has been a wuss ever since. Okay, got it.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Oh my god, the guy's actually using butthead 30 years in the future. Like, people who are bullies, they never grow up.
How about my homework, McFly?
I'll finish that on up tonight, and then I'll bring it over first thing tomorrow morning.
Hey, not too early. I sleep in Sundays. Oh, McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
The guy has been using the same insult for 30 years. Amazing. Yeah, Marty, love, leave. No, don't interact with him. Are you crazy?
You're George McFly. Yeah, who are you?
Why are you so hell-bent on following him? You should not, under any circumstances, interact with this man. The closer you get to him, the more screwed up your life is gonna be. Oh. Oh. Not something you want to know about your father, but okay.
He's a peeping Tom. Dad!
And you just erased yourself from existence?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
My name is Lorraine.
You're so thin.
Just relax, Calvin. You've got a big bruise on your head. I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
Well, that is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
Oh.
Oh, I guess they call you Cal.
No, actually, people call me Marty.
Oh boy. Oh. No, this is not okay. This is not right.
I guessed you're a sailor, aren't you? That's why you wear that life preserver.
Coast Guard.
Something tells me if he makes it back, he's gonna throw away that life preserver.
This is Milton. This is Sally. That's Toby. And over there in the playpen is little baby Joey.
So you're my Uncle Joey. Better get used to these bars, kid.
Look at it roll. Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat.
Put on your 80s science hat and just imagine that this was actually possible, that time travel was possible. If this were you, and you sat with your family, like when they were young, your parents and their siblings, how would you feel? Wouldn't you freak out? Like, I've seen photos of my parents when they were young, and, you know, my aunts and uncles, my grandparents, all when they were young. So if I would travel back in time and meet them, I would know them, like, in sight, but it would freak me out.
I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is where Ralph dresses up as a man from space.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Marty, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mother?
Yeah, I think maybe you do. Do you know where Riverside Drive is?
It's on the other end of town, a block past Maple.
That's John F. Kennedy Drive.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Don't you think you ought to spend the night?
Oh my god.
And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go. I gotta go. See y'all later. Much later.
No, unfortunately you won't, since your dad wasn't the one who got struck with a car, so you will never be born.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Parents are probably idiots too.
And now his mother is in love with him. Great. Wow. That was a weak-ass knocking. Have you seen the size of this house? You're gonna have to knock way harder if you want him to hear you. Oh. Well, he did.
Doc? I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented. Now I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
I haven't invented any time machine.
Look at my birthday, for crying out loud. I haven't even been born yet. Look at this picture. It's my brother, my sister, and me. Look at her sweatshirt, Doc. Class of 1984.
Then tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
The actor? Good night, future boy.
No, wait, Doc. The bruise in your head. I know how that happened. You were standing on your toilet, and you were hanging a clock, and you fell, and you hit your head on the sink. And that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the starter.
There's nothing wrong with the starter. You're just out of plutonium. Pay attention.
After I fell off my toilet, I do this.
Flux capacitor.
It works! I finally invent something that works! We've got to get you home! A portable television studio.
I wonder what Doc would think about our cell phones today.
Never mind that now. Never mind that.
Why, that's me! Thank God I still got my hair!
I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity.
1.21 gigawatts! How am I going to generate that kind of power?
Plutonium. You steal plutonium from a Libyan terrorist group.
Doc, my only hope.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning. Unfortunately, you never know when or where it's ever going to strike.
Well, in 2022, you have a pretty accurate prediction system.
We do now.
It says here that a bolt of lightning is going to strike the clock tower precisely 10:04 p.m. next Saturday night. If we could somehow harness this lightning into the flux capacitor, we're sending you back to the future.
Great! We got the name then.
You interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Let me see that photograph again of your brother. This proves my theory. Look at your brother.
Oh, he's decapitated.
It's like it's been erased.
Erased from existence.
Yeah, because he prevented his parents from ever meeting each other. Shouldn't they all be erased, like, entirely? Not just the head?
According to my theory, you interfered with your parents' first meeting. If they don't meet, they won't fall in love, they won't get married, and they won't have kids.
Which one's your pop?
That's him.
You guys are being real mature.
Maybe you were adopted.
That's always a possibility.
What has your mother ever seen that kid?
No.
You're a slacker. Do you want to be a slacker for the rest of your life?
Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair? I have been looking all over for you.
Yeah, brilliant. Love, if you interact with your father and then you jump back 30 years, that's gonna mess with your father's head. He's gonna have the memory of meeting his son 30 years earlier.
There's somebody I'd like you to meet. Lorraine?
Calvin!
I'd like you to meet my good friend, George McFly. Hi.
Too late, love. Too late, sweetie. She's already in love with you. Her own son. And she doesn't even know it.
How's your head?
Oh, good. Fine.
Isn't he a dreamboat?
Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you instead of your father.
Whoa, this is heavy.
It's not heavy, it's messed up. It's seriously messed up, love.
You've got to get your father and mother to interact. Look, there's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual coming up.
Of course, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. They're supposed to go to this. That's where they kiss for the first time.
You stick to your father like glue and make sure he takes you to that dance.
What are you writing?
Science fiction stories.
Let me read some.
Oh, no. I never let anybody read my stories. What if they didn't like them? What if they told me I was no good?
Sound familiar, music boy?
About Lorraine. She really likes you. She wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna turn him down. She's in love with you.
I think she'd rather go with somebody else.
Who? Biff.
What? Nope, clearly not.
You know you want it. You know you want me to give it to you.
Okay, so he's not just a bully, he's a sexual harasser. What a classy guy.
Why do you keep following me around?
Look, George. If you do not ask Lorraine to that dance, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. Lorraine wants to go with you.
I'm just not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance.
Oh, do you guys remember the old cassettes? Oh my god.
Who are you?
My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
I have to ask Lorraine out. Make you change your mind, George. Last night, Darth Vader came down from planet Vulcan and told me that if I didn't take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain.
That's one way to get your father to, change his mind.
Lorraine, my density has popped me to you.
What?
I'm George McFly.
Hey, McFly!
Why is Biff everywhere? Honestly, guys, doesn't Biff have a life?
That's Calvin Klein.
I'll get it back to you, all right?
What's that thing he's on?
It's a board with wheels.
It's an absolute dream.
Yeah, wow. So skateboards hadn't been invented, and now he is inventing it for everyone.
I'm gonna get that son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, you're never gonna recover from this. Ever. The whole town is watching you.
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Doc?
Oh, hi, Marty.
There's something I haven't told you about the night we made that
Please,
tape.
Marty, don't tell me. No man should know too much about his own destiny.
You don't understand.
I do understand. If I know too much about my own future, I get in danger of my own existence. What happened today? Did he ask her out?
Not exactly. Oh boy.
Marty, this may seem a little forward, but I was kind of wondering if you'd ask me to the enchantment under the sea dance on Saturday?
Wait, love, you said you never asked any boy. I guess that was before, the alternate timeline.
What about George?
George McFly? He's kind of cute and all, but I think a man should be strong so he can stand up for himself and protect the woman he loves.
How am I supposed to go to the dance with her if she's already going to the dance with you?
She wants to go with you. She just doesn't know it yet. That's why we gotta show her that you, George McFly, are a fighter. You're somebody who's gonna stand up for yourself, somebody who's gonna protect her.
I wish I wasn't so scared.
George, there's nothing to be scared of. All it takes is a little self-confidence.
Are you sure about this storm?
Since when can weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future?
Just knowing that I'm going to be around to see 1985, that I'm going to succeed in this, that I'm going to have a chance to travel through time.
Doc, about the future.
No! Marty! Whatever you've got to tell me, I'll find out through the natural course of time.
No, you really won't.
You will be shot by terrorists. Please take whatever precautions are necessary to prevent this terrible disaster.
What you got under here? Don't touch that. Some new specialized weather sensing equipment.
Well, got a permit for that? Just a second. Let me see if I can find it here.
Do you mind if we park?
That's a great idea. I'd love to park. Huh. It's not like I've never parked before.
What?
You're not really into the 50s lingo, are you? Please don't tell me that his mom is going to make a move on him.
Lorraine, what are you doing? You shouldn't drink.
Everybody who's anybody drinks.
Yeah, that's maybe why we have so many alcoholics.
Why are you so nervous?
You're sort of on a date with your mother. How else is he supposed to react?
It's like I'm kissing my brother.
Ew.
Guess that doesn't make any sense, does it?
He caused $300 damage to my car, you son of a bitch.
No, he didn't. You did. Because you can't help yourself.
Let him go, Biff. You're drunk.
Stay right here with me.
Come on, Lorraine. Come on.
Leave her alone, you bastard.
You got take him in back, all right? I'll be right there.
That's for messing up my hair.
The hell are you doing to my car?
Go! Hey, you. Get your damn hands off. Oh.
George, help me, please.
Just turn around, McFly, and walk away.
No, Biff. You leave her alone. Ow! Damn it, man. It's like my hand.
Let him go. Let him go.
There's two of you. You can easily take him down. Ooh. Wow, that was a punch. Bravo!
Are you okay?
And Marty saved his life and his siblings' lives once again. You know, after erasing their lives, but, you know, saved them again.
Who is that guy?
That's George McFly.
Hey, guys, you gotta get back in there and finish the dance.
Hey, man, look at Marvin's hand. He can't play with his hand like that.
Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
Oh.
Scram, McFly. Cutting in.
McFly, you already clocked Biff. You can handle this guy. Your own personal Superman has arrived. But wait, he still changed the course of history because his parents are going to have a memory of meeting him, their own son.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked if he could take me home.
Great, good. Listen, I gotta go, but I wanted to tell you that it's been educational.
And interesting, to say the least.
Marty, will we ever see you again?
I guarantee it.
Marty, such a nice name.
The old man really came through. It worked. What? We laid out Biff in one punch.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the dad got cocky after this.
Let's send you back at exactly the same time. When this alarm goes off, you hit the gas.
Right.
The instant the lightning strikes the tower, everything will be fine.
Right.
What's the meaning of this?
We'll find out in 30 years.
Dude, don't ruin it. You can just tear it up.
I refuse to accept the responsibility!
In that case, I'll tell you straight out!
Great Scott!
There goes your chance. You've already wasted like 3 minutes.
Break it up!
Hold on. I'm not afraid of heights, so this doesn't scare me, but this is still very creepy.
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter?
You cannot intervene in people's destiny. It's all pre-recorded. You cannot mess it up.
I got all the time I want. I got a time machine. I can just go back early and warn him.
No!
Okay, 10 minutes ought to do it.
Wait, if he's gonna be caught up in that cord when the lightning strike, isn't he gonna fry? Oh no. Too late. You can't do anything now. Amazing! On that exact second. Wow. Science, guys. Science. Beauty. But wait, he cannot be blamed for this. Like, for the damage, I mean.
Crazy drunk driver.
Yeah, but you decided to come back 10 minutes early, meaning that you haven't left yet, right?
No. No, not again.
This film wasn't really a great advertisement for DeLorean, now was it?
No beans.
Wait, isn't he gonna meet himself then? Okay, so now you go in the car, you go back in time to 55, and, you know, it will just be on a loop. Great, now you are in 55, and then you're gonna come back, like 10 minutes afterwards, and what, are you gonna just then repeatedly meet yourself? What?
You're alive.
How?
Bulletproof vest.
But wait, okay, I don't get it. So the version of Marty that went back in 55, you know, the one that he was watching himself go, did he then warn Doc and Doc tore it up, but I'm not sure I understand this, but okay, please, if someone can comment down below and explain this scenario for me.
So how far ahead are you going?
About 30 years.
Pick me up when you get there, all right? This will be about 47.
I will.
Take care.
You too.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, very realistic.
What the hell is this?
Breakfast.
Would you sleep in your clothes again last night?
Yeah, what are you wearing, Dave?
I always wear a suit to the office.
I think we need a rematch,
Oh,
George.
a rematch? Why? Were you cheating?
No.
Hello.
Good morning.
So I'm guessing that because he taught his father to stand up for himself, their father did just that throughout his life.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Are you telling me that the mother has no memories of him?
Oh, Marty, I almost forgot Jennifer Parker called.
Oh, I sure like her, Marty. She is such a sweet girl.
Now, Biff, I want to make sure that we get 2 coats of wax this time, not just 1.
Just finishing up the second coat now.
Yeah, Biff, what a character.
Mr. McFly just arrived. Oh, hi, Marty. I think it's your new book.
Your first novel.
Marty, here's your keys. You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.
How come nobody remembers Marty? If someone went back in time now and landed in the year, let's say 1998, when I was 10, and, you know, they would meet me and have a significant impact on my life, I would remember them now. And if they would then walk in, same as they were in 1998, I'd question it.
How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer.
Is everything all right?
No.
You've got to come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future.
Well, what are you talking about? What happens to us in the future?
Both you and Jennifer turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty.
I'm still confused on Marty still being in 55.
You better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
How far did you go? I thought you were only gonna go forward 30 years. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, that was me watching Back to the Future. It was an interesting concept. I mean, I can see why it's a classic, and I can see why people who are, you know, into science fiction and all that adore this film. Like I said, I've seen the I've gone to Comic-Cons. I love Comic-Cons. You know, my husband made a nerd out of me. He got me into the Marvel universe, and like I said, we've gone to 2 Comic-Cons. It's just amazing. Love Big Bang Theory, so I'm sort of a nerd myself. I've been meaning to watch these films for so long, but yeah, finally I did it, and this is definitely not going to be the only one. I'm going to react to the other ones as well in time. Regarding time travel, I think it's a fascinating concept. I don't think it's possible. I mean, but what do I know? Like, I'm not a scientific brainiac, so I don't know. It would certainly be cool if it was an option, but I still do think that it's too dangerous to be fiddled around with. But I like the 80s optimism. I liked how they inspired to, you know, they wanted to go to space, and then time travel, and they wanted to be invisible, and everything was possible in the 80s. Like, they built robots, and everything was so big and cool. So I kind of like their optimistic naivety. Yeah, I like this film. It was great. It was fun to watch. Lloyd is always so funny. So I'm definitely gonna watch the other ones. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share this video so we can bring in more people to join us on this beautiful journey of discovering all these films. And I'll see you in the next video.